truth will trump error. Oh, there's those beautiful geese flying in formation. Beautiful geese that God brought from another planet, put them here. That's how it works. When you start on a new planet, you bring the wildlife you want. I think I want just about everything on this planet. Take it to the next planet. Okay, so truth will trump error. Truth will triumph. Truth's going to win. Now, it's beautiful here right now, and we have our modern conveniences. But at some point, you might go back to where some of my ancestors lived, which was off the land, in harmony with the land. And I think we're going to go back to that for a little bit. But a lot of us have, know a lot, so we know which, how do I put it? The technologies that are for the good of mankind will come out in full force and full bloom after the collapse. Prior to the collapse, which is a cleansing, and it's interesting, I see it from so many angles, whether it's Teal Swan talking about it, who frankly, I know I've talked about Teal Swan, full of a ton of truth from my perspective. I was listening to David Wilcock on Coast to Coast, his 10 steps that you could identify when people pass the other side. Seems right on target, and he made a good point, whether they're atheist, agnostic, whatever color, whatever race, whatever, everybody experiences this when they go to the other side. I would say just about everybody. Those that go to the real dark side don't get to have all those 10 steps from my read on the afterlife experience. But very interesting, I caught him on the way in the desert coming back from Arizona, which is magical. But the sun came out here. Yeah, I'm in Utah, and I just appreciate everything God has. Had a good workout, feels good, making a comeback. Some people criticize me for wanting to lift a lot, but I love lifting. It's my therapy. That's why I post afterwards. The blood's flowing and probably releases plenty of endorphins, but I just feel great, feel righteous. And why do I lift? Well, how can you fight the conspiracy, okay? Evil basically is winning right now in the world. Evil is winning. But if you kind of just look at everything, okay? There's the sun, the clouds, about the chemtrails, homes that man has built that, as soon as we go back to basics, all those homes here, pipes will freeze and they'll be worthless unless they have wood-burning stoves. And most people got rid of wood-burning stoves. And believe it or not, here in Utah, they're passing legislation that you can't use wood-burning stoves during the coldest parts of the year. So we're going to get dependent on all this system, and that's part of the plan. It's in the book of Revelations. And then Babylon the Great shall fall, and great shall be the fall thereof. That's why the stock market, whether NASDAQ's about to hit $5,000, Dow over 11,000, Dow over 18,000. My gosh. The big thing is to realize that, yes, there is a source, whether Wayne Dyer's explaining it or whatever. That's just the way it is. It doesn't matter who you are. We come from a source, and I call it God. Some people call it the Great Spirit. Some people talk about ascended masters, and basically, I guess you don't get persecuted if you use ascended masters, but if you use God glorified, man becomes a god, which is basically the drill for the last 800 trillion years. People freak out about that, but it's all over the Bible. It's all over, and if you just go inside, you find out more. So I'd like to talk a little bit about people I met in Arizona. A little message to them if they watch this, even if they don't. I met some wonderful people down in Arizona, people that have affected me deeply, influenced me deeply, and as I listened to them, I learned from every one of them. Beautiful people, beautiful men, beautiful women, and that's the thing, is you can always keep learning. That's what this life is about, learning. And then when you apply that knowledge, it's amazing how good you feel. So making smoothies with people, eating healthy, and then I actually made my own green smoothie today. I haven't made one for a long time. But certain people inspired me to do the green smoothie thing, and I did it. And I'm on green smoothie right now. So that's great. But it's nice to be back here in Utah. But I would just say, for those that don't ever escape down to Arizona, even if it's 2 days, one wonderful person said, sometimes a change is better than a vacation. So my thing now is, hey, try to short the market now, and the plunge protection team saying, okay, another da-da-da-da-da. Zero Hedge makes some good points about that, but I feel good whether the market's up or down or whatever if I'm taking care of myself. It's hard to be down when you're doing your best to take care of yourself, especially if you can do it for a few weeks and you start to feel results. I'm starting to feel results, and it feels great. I have to admit, the sun feels good, and I think it's super healthy, no matter what, in the right amounts. But the way that I'm going to fight the conspiracy is I'm going to get as healthy as I can until I'm taken out, or of course some of you know that when the millennium starts, we'll be changed in the twinkling of an eye. That might happen. And then I'll be grateful I got a chance to be a little bolder in my late 50s, because boom, we're back to our perfect bodies. Everybody, back to your perfect body. Just going to happen, whether they believe or not. Just kind of like life after life experiences. So I'm going to be doing smoothies. If anybody wants to do smoothies, I'll do them. And I'm going to go back to, I hope to get back to Arizona, because I think when it snows a lot, I will. Yeah, man. Anyway, God bless everybody. He's real. Life after death is real. And life after life is real. And I'm going to just be rocking the health thing as much as I can. So if you're in Utah or Arizona, you want to do it, I'm down for doing it with you. And we can raise each other's frequency. Rock on. God bless. High on the mountaintop, a banner is unfurled. Yep, this will be one of the primary gathering places after the cleansing of this valley and Utah Valley. And that's just the way it is. God bless. Ciao.